Hey Cancer, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet Moon in Capricorn reading. Okay, with your first card, we have the Eight of Pentacles. They're telling you to keep practicing and continue to get better at your craft. You're already doing a great job. Some of you may be receiving a new job. They're telling you to stay ambitious with all that you do, okay? Don't become lazy, just continue moving forward. And with your Moon card, since it is a Capricorn Moon, you have a win-win outcome in the forecast. Full Moon in Libra. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra, but you have a win-win situation. So if you're feeling like, oh my God, this isn't going to work out, I have to speak to my boss, and you know, I might not get what I want. No, it's going to be a win-win situation where you guys both compromise and agree. And then in terms of love, you have the card, no one understands me but you. Okay, so this might be you or somebody else that's letting you know that no one understands them but you. You might be in the process of, you know, maybe a breakup and you're trying to consider to come back together. So now you know that this person really loves you, and to them, no one understands them, only you. And then in work, we have ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. Remember, I just told you, don't become stagnant. Keep going. Focus with the card that came out with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Advancements and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Okay, if you see that in your job, okay, you've tried your best, you have stayed focused, you're trying to reap what you have sown, but you're beginning to think, you know what, this isn't the thing for me, I just have this job because I'm trying to make ends meet, I'm trying to pay my bills, then you know, you stay. If not, you say to yourself, let me keep moving. Okay, and then we have cultivate courage as your message. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. Okay, so find the courage. Even though you have the fear, you have to find the courage to keep moving forward. All right, you guys. And then finally, we have another Moon card, and it's serious. It says love and mother yourself. So a lot of you, I know sometimes Cancer just focuses on everybody else and they forget about them. All right, you guys. So you need to stay focused. If you are not well, if you do not heal, you cannot help others. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially subscribe so that when I go live, you are notified by YouTube and you can take advantage of when I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. All right, you guys. Take care. One love. See you soon. Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet Moon in Capricorn mini reading. Okay, we begin your reading with, oh, this is the same card that Cancer got. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So this is a full moon in Libra. You may be dealing with someone of the sign of Libra. You may be negotiating, having conversations, thinking that maybe things are not going to go your way. But remember that whatever situation you're in, this is going to be a win-win situation. No one loses, no one wins, but you meet each other halfway. And then in tarot, we have the Magician. So you're going to find the willpower to do the things that you need to do. Okay, you have all the resources. You have that desire for creation and manifestation. My guys are telling me that when you manifest, try to manifest in a positive light. A lot of people manifest, they think they're being positive, but they're really being negative. You may be manifesting and still being negative in your head. Remember that thoughts become things. And then in your love, we have I wish to be like you. There is somebody who maybe have you know, you guys maybe are separated. This person wishes they could have told you this. They messed up. But in a way, they wish that they can be like you. My guides are telling me that this person might be very stubborn and you're more mellow. So that's the reason why they say that they wish they can be like you. And for work, we have signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzles from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidence that you experience, okay? Signs, numbers, the same birds that you see all the time, noises, feathers on the floor, okay? They might be telling you, they might be giving you signs in terms of what you need to do when it comes to work. Do you need to be more creative? Do you need to move on from that job to another job? Okay, and then we have break self-limiting beliefs. Okay, the only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. Okay, so I just told you that. Limit those negative beliefs, okay, and focus on the positive. Then we have curiosity, another moon card. What sparks your interest? Try and think about the things that spark your interest. Try to go out and be curious, learn, go on a little adventure, learn from other people, see what you can just learn. That might just open your eyes to new things. And then I have a message from anyone who has passed. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Okay, they want you to know this. So if you have been feeling guilty having to do with their passing, they're telling you it was painless, they love you, and you had nothing to do with anything. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe. Like that, YouTube notifies you of when I go live, and you can take advantage of asking me free tarot questions. All right, you guys, only for my subscribers. Take care, one love. Hey Pisces, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet mini tarot reading with this new moon in Capricorn. This is what this is all about. So in your moon card, we begin with your moon card, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries, and if you guys have been stagnant, maybe you had an idea, something that you wanted to do, and then you just stood there. It's time for you to take action. They're telling you, get up your behind and start doing what you need to do. All right, and then you have the Lovers. The number 6 might be significant. This is a card about partnership, right? Duality, union, people who are so compatible with you. All right, people who are really gonna give and take, are really gonna love you. The Lovers also means having to decide on an option. Okay, but it has a lot to do with partnership, not just any partnership, but partnerships that really understand each other. Okay, so if you're in a partnership and your person hasn't been that way lately, they're going to start to listen to you, pay attention, try to meet you halfway. If you are by yourself, you are going to be finding somebody who really meets you halfway. All right, and then for love, we have I was hurt by you. Okay, this is either you or this person telling you that they were hurt by you. All right, this might be somebody who you're still with, who you are separated, so now you know. Okay, in terms of work, we have harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. Okay, so some of you, if you haven't already, maybe working at home might be an option. If you feel fatigued, if you feel like you're not happy where you are and with the things that you are doing with regards to work. And then we have healed parent-child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. So if you guys have had issue with your parents, guys, it's time to forgive. Life is short. Try to heal everything, okay? The past is the past. Try to make that phone call. They're getting older. They need your help, okay? Remember that one day you're going to be there too, okay? And then we have Sigmund. Find the courage, the truth, and try and do some shadow work. Okay, have the courage. Always be honest and try to do shadow work, right? The things that we often do not see about ourselves. And then I have a message from someone who may have passed away, a significant other, a family member, a friend, and they want you to know that it was their time to go. It's my time to go. All right, you guys, if you've been wondering, I love those messages from my loved ones who have passed. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Take care. One love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe so that you can take advantage of asking me free tarot questions when I go live. All right, you guys, it's free to all my subscribers. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Don't forget to tune in when I do my weekly readings. They are awesome. They are 5-part readings, and I cover everything. Take care. One love. Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet moon in Capricorn reading. We begin with our moon card, and it says, have faith in your dreams, a waxing crescent moon. So if you guys have been praying and manifesting, have faith. Guys, things do not happen overnight, but they happen. Okay, you need to believe in miracles. They happen. How many times have we asked for things and they have actually happened, right? God knows the perfect timing. You may be tired of hearing this, but it's the truth. Okay, and then in tarot, you have the stars. So exactly, stay hopeful, keep going in faith. You're going to feel some type of rejuvenation, okay, that you're also going to be connecting spiritually with somebody. Some of you may be literally a star. You might be recognized with something you have done. You might be standing out from the rest. You may be going to a job interview and you are the person who stands out of everyone. Okay, I can't put this card close because there's a little bit of nudity. And in terms of love, it's all too much. There's somebody who is feeling like it's all too much. Maybe they're feeling a little overwhelmed within the relationship. My guides are telling me it's only a matter of a conversation for you to vet what is it that's making this person feel like it's too much. All right. And then when we come to work and career, it says education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So if you guys are planning to look for another position, they're telling you, okay, take a class, better yourself. If you take a class, you might go up in the ladder of success at work. You might be able to get another position, right? Or some of you may just be writing a book. Maybe that's the wish that you have, right? That your book can be published, that your book will be successful, but they're telling you to stay in faith. All right. And then we have see the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. Okay, this might be a friend, a significant other. You might be like, oh my God, that's so much like me. And you see that there's some commonalities there that might even strengthen your relationship. And then we have Lilith, reclaim your power. All right, you guys, if you feel like you've been like down and you haven't been in a position to reclaim your power and you've lost yourself, now it's the time. And then here's a message from a loved one that may have passed away. Remember me by the happy memories we created. Okay, you guys, this is what your person that you have lost that has gone to heaven wants you to know. All right, you guys, this has been your mini reading. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Specifically subscribe so that you can be notified when I go live. And you can ask, free tarot questions. I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. Also, don't forget the egg ritual that I leave at the end of all my videos. And don't forget my weekly readings. Go to my channel because I do a 5-part reading where I cover everything. You don't need to go anywhere else. Take care. One love. Hey, Taurus, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your mini short and sweet reading. Because we have a new moon in Capricorn. So we begin your reading with the moon card. Be bold and make the first move. This is a cardinal moon. So if you guys have been a little bit shy to make the first move, whether this is with somebody you're interested in, whether this is at work, whether this is with somebody in your family, they're just telling you make the first move. All right? Because if you don't make the first move, particularly in love, this person might be shy, maybe they're different, but if you know that you can make the first move, just do it. Then you have my favorite card, the Justice card. Some of you may be dealing with literal things with regards to court, with regards to the law, contracts, whatever. Remember that the Justice card is cause and effect. You are getting clarity. They're telling you to stay in your truth. Okay, if you are in a court case, you will probably more than likely be the winner in your court case. Okay, so have no fear. As long as you are truthful, you tell the truth to the judge, everything is going to be okay. And just be careful with legal documents. Be careful that you're not signing anything without consulting with a professional first. Then in love, we have, will this ever change? So your significant other wants to know. Remember that love is love with a partner, love with your family. Okay, so this could be either somebody in your family too that they're wondering, when will this ever change, right? If you have a sibling that you're always going at it, or simply just your significant other, they're wondering, will this ever change? But my guys are telling me, like I told Capricorn, it's a simple conversation that you need to have. Okay, harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet place and peaceful atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home working at home is probably the best thing that you can do. Okay, so if you guys are not liking what you're doing, then it's time for you to maybe stay home, try to work something out with your boss that you just want to work at home. Or just find a job that it's a work at home job. Unbind inner chains. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self-imposed limitations and step into your power. All right? You have the power to do whatever, accomplish whatever in your life. If you've been feeling powerless, you start to, especially with the Justice card, you try to regain your power. Then we have another moon card, and it's full moon. It says, harvest the fruits of your hard work. So if you have been working hard, those fruits are coming in. You might see more money coming in, and that's the reason why, like a bonus or something like that. And here's a message from your loved one who has passed. There is no time where I am. Time is only on the earth. Okay, this is a message from your loved one. All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Join me, subscribe, so that you can join me when I go live and answer free tarot questions. Also, visit my channel for weekly readings where I cover everything. Love, money, career, absolutely everything is a 5-part reading. See you then. Don't forget to subscribe. One love. Take care. Hey, Virgo, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet mini tarot reading with regards to this new moon in Capricorn. And our first moon card says, hold your vision. A fixed moon, right? Fixed because you are going to hold your vision. If there's something that you need to do with regards to work, something, a business that you have envisioned, even if it's a vacation, whatever it might be, just hold that vision. Work hard at it and it will happen with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so in tarot, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to begin to see positive change. If at some point you saw that something was stagnant and stuck, your luck was in shambles, no. Things begin to turn around because it is your destiny for you to be good, for you to have good luck. So this is a turning point in your life, okay? We go from something that wasn't working to everything turning into good karma and working in your favor, okay? And then in love, we have, I am stuck in visions of us together. So if you broke up with somebody, that person broke up with you, either you or them are still thinking about each other, all right? They see you together, they envision you together. So if this is a breakup, expect that perhaps there might be a reconciliation. Wealth. In terms of work and career, you are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Okay, so keep investing in yourself, take classes, put your money away in good places where you're going to see that there is a good investment, that you're not wasting your time. And then we have let go of what could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. Okay, I know it's hard to release and let go, but you have to, okay, in order to move forward. Those are the kinds of things that keep you stagnant. And then we have another moon card, Diana, be one with nature. So if you guys haven't gone out, maybe to walk a trail, to connect to animals, do that, okay? That might be like a healing way for you to, you know, let go of what could have been. And then we have a message from your loved one, and it says, I always give you a goodnight kiss. All right, isn't that so beautiful and sweet? All right, you guys, this has been your mini reading. I hope that somehow it has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe so that YouTube can notify you when I go live and answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. Also, don't forget to visit my channel because all my readings are 5-part readings. Okay, I cover everything in my readings. So go and check that out. That is a must. No one covers everything during a tarot reading, and I cover it all, including oracle messages, initials, the works. All right, if you want a personal reading, check out my description box. I am not just any tarot reader. I predict the cards. I have over 1,000 videos where the proof is in the pudding. Take care, one love, and don't forget the egg ritual. Subscribe. Take care. Hey Gemini, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet tarot reading with regards to this new moon in Capricorn. So we begin with your moon card. It says conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay, so some of you may have been waiting on a response for something, maybe, you know, on a response from a job, maybe on a response from anything. Okay, it's coming. All right, so those conclusions, because you're probably wondering, what's the conclusion of all of this? It's coming. Okay, and then you have the 5 of Cups. You may have gone through some type of disappointment, right? But my guides are telling me to stay focused, okay? Because failure is not an option. Remember that just because 3 things didn't work out, you still have 2 things that are standing behind that are ready to be there for you, to make you successful. So don't regret anything that has happened before. Like life just keeps on going, okay? And then in love, we have the card you deserve better. Okay, so somebody wants to let you know that they can give you what you deserve, or you know that this person cannot give you what you deserve, and therefore you need to keep moving. Don't waste your time. Life is short. There's so many people out there, okay? And you might find somebody who's even better. And then in work and career, we have limitations. Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you. Okay, so if you're feeling like your job is an obstacle, you're not happy, keep it moving. The same thing as in the relationship, right? You are not there set in stone. You can move, you can do bigger things, you can do several things. Okay, so they're telling you do not stay stuck. All right, my friends, and I have 2 cards here by mistake. And we have embrace healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. All right, because you are looking for peace. You are looking to heal from this relationship who you know does not deserve you, because you deserve better. Okay, you know that. And then we have another moon card, and it says movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. So start moving, you guys. Even if that means going for a walk, exercising, going out with friends. Because I feel like a lot of you have been following routines. That's what I'm channeling. So it's time for you to go out and have some fun with your friends. And here's a message from your loved ones who have passed. Now I have no pain. Okay, in case you're wondering. All right, my loves, that has been your mini reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and support my channel. Especially subscribe so that when I go live, YouTube can notify you, because when I go live, I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. Also, visit my channel for your weekly reading. I read in English and in Spanish. I cover 5 parts in every reading. I cover it all. Okay, you guys, also check out the egg ritual video to do a cleansing. Take care. One love. Subscribe. I see you soon, and don't forget to check out my channel. I'm available for personal readings. Hey Libra, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet mini tarot reading with regards to this new moon in Capricorn. So you actually have a moon in Capricorn in your card. So I say your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Capricorns are hardworking people. All right. So if you have been working hard and wondering what's going on, I don't see a bonus, I don't see the fruits of my labor, it's coming. Be patient, because it's coming and you know it. Okay, and then we have the moon. The moon is your unconscious, right? There may be something that you're not seeing about somebody. There may be something that you're not seeing about yourself, having to do maybe some shadow work. But they're also telling you that when people come to you, don't believe the first thing that you see. Tap into your intuition, okay? You might find out about some deception, okay? And they're telling you that it's kind of like you knew, but you didn't want to confront the situation. But now whatever was in the dark comes to light. But they are strongly emphasizing to use your intuition, to not fall for anything. They're mostly telling me if you're online dating, be careful with that, okay? Not to do it, but just always use your intuition. There is someone in a relationship that wants to know that they cry at night. Take it as it resonates. This might be you who cries at night. This might be them who cries at night. But obviously, this is a person who is missing you, or you are missing them. And then for work and career, we have manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. All right, you guys? So yes, manifest, of course. But if you don't help yourself, God, the divine, the universe isn't going to help you. So you can just manifest and sit down. You got to keep moving, right? So that you can see your hard work is paying off. And then it says, embrace your shadow. The shadow holds the truth you need. Embrace it, integrate it, and use it to transform your life, right? Just like what I told you with the moon card, okay? Sometimes that has to do with the shadow work, with the things that, we don't see about ourselves that we need to work on, okay? And then you have another moon card, cast a circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth, okay? So set healthy boundaries with your partner, with your friends, with your family, okay? You're not a mat that people can just step all over. And then I have a message from a loved one who has passed. It is not your fault, okay? So they want you to know that it's not your fault. As some of you, for some reason, may have been feeling a little bit of guilt, all right? Having said that, my friends, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Support my channel. Remember that when you subscribe, YouTube notifies you of when I go live, and that is the time where I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. Not only that, visit my channel, because all my readings are bundled readings. They are 5-part readings which cover everything. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you. Take care. Don't forget to do the egg ritual video and cleanse your energy. I am also open for personal readings. Check my description box. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet mini tarot reading with regards to the moon in Capricorn that is coming our way. So our first moon card we have for you is expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, okay? So some of you may have been feeling down and out, wanting this change, and now they're telling you to expect it. Maybe you've been asking for this change, but now it's coming up. And then you also have the wish fulfillment card, which is the 9 of Cups. So this signifies a lot of wealth coming in, luck. You're going to be very proud of your accomplishments, things that you're going to be accomplishing. Maybe that, you've been putting in the back burner, wanting to do, taking your time to do it, and then you finally accomplish it, okay? And then you have in love, you were right. Okay, this could be love. Remember that love is anything, love of a friendship, love of a significant other. And this person is now telling you you were right. Maybe you said something to them, they didn't believe you in the beginning, and now they're beginning to realize, okay, you know, she was right or he was right, and this could be a friend, like I said, or anybody in your family. Then when it comes to work and career, it says flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. Okay, so if you've been having problems at work, you know, perhaps you want to find another job, perhaps you want to move on to something that really you love, they're just telling you that regardless of what, even if things seem extreme, just relax. Things are going to change. Remember, you are in this mode, and put yourself in that mode of expecting powerful change. And then it says release toxic attachments. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. Okay, this could be you not feeling free in a relationship, you not feeling free at work. So they're just telling you cut those toxic people that are toxic. And then your next moon card says vision. Get clear on what you want, right? That's where we start before we take action. What is it that we want? And then once we have it, we know. And then we have a message from people who have passed. I am here helping you. So you are never alone. They are always there. Okay, on another note, my friends, please remember to like, share, subscribe, support my channel. I do go live almost every day, but subscribe so that YouTube can let you know, so that this way you are there in my life and you take advantage of when I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. In addition, don't forget to visit my channel for your weekly reading. I do what's called a bundled reading, so I cover everything: love, career, money, oracle messages, tarot, energies, everything. Okay, so you find everything in one place. Also, because we are starting this new year, it would be great if you guys do a cleansing. So I left the egg ritual cleansing for you to watch. It's easy to do. Also, if you want a personal reading, I am up to date. I'm not as booked. You know, I've been working fast, so you can book a personal reading. Thank you. Take care. Hello, Aries. Welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet tarot reading with regards to the moon in Capricorn. The first moon card that we have is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So you might know somebody of the sign of Pisces, but these are things that you really need to balance. Perhaps you haven't been praying, you haven't been connecting, you've been making things too difficult for yourself, and they're telling you to just be practical, okay, and to not overwhelm yourself. And then we have the Six of Swords. You are moving away from something that may have been traumatic in your life. You are transitioning to something that's better. Know that better days are coming, but you're just heading towards more relief, staying away from the drama, and you're not going alone, okay? And that's great because you're moving on to new and better things. In love, it says I am blocked. You may have literally blocked somebody, or they may have literally blocked you from social media, from the phone, from their phone, or whatever it may be. Or this may just be that they are literally blocked, right? That their feelings are blocked. Perhaps you or somebody else was hurt in the past, and they are just blocked to the point that they're not open to love, okay? Take it as it resonates. And then for career and money, you have success. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. Okay, so keep moving. If you're wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I on track? You are. My guides are letting you know you are. And then we have unblock the pattern. The pain didn't start today. You've lived this loop before. Maybe in love, maybe in lineage. Awareness is key. Okay, so be aware of the things that you do. And unlock that pattern, that constant pattern that you know you're constantly doing and it doesn't work. Just unlock the new things that are there for you. And then you have another moon card, and it's the blue moon. You are ready. Make your masterpiece, okay? And it's been giving you the message. You need to keep moving. You are on the right track. You are ready, okay? We have a message from a loved one that may have passed, and it says, I have a new understanding. Okay, this is the message from somebody who has passed. Okay, you guys, so you are on the right track. Just believe in you, and just remember to be practical. Okay, focus on the things that are worth focusing on, and don't waste your time. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to specially subscribe so that when I go live, you can take advantage that when I answer free tarot questions for all my subscribers. Okay, YouTube will let you know when I'm live. Also, don't forget to visit my channel for your weekly reading, where I do what's called bundle readings, where I cover everything: love, money, career, tarot, oracles, everything. That's why it's called bundle reading, because I do my readings in 5 parts. Don't forget to do the egg ritual that I normally leave at the end of all my videos, or you can look for it in my channel. And I'm also open for personal readings. I was really booked, but I'm up to date now, so go ahead and book. Thank you. Hey Leo, welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your mini tarot reading, short and sweet, with regards to this new moon in Capricorn. So the first moon card we have is work through your fears. This is a new moon in Scorpio, so you may know somebody of the Scorpio sign. This might be a significant other, or somebody who means a lot to you in your life. Okay, so work through your fears. Some of you may be feeling a lot of fear with regards to maybe work, starting something new, expressing yourself, you know, and just fear of the unknown. Okay, and then we have in tarot the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who's going to come into your life who's very old school, very chivalrous, okay? They're very romantic. They're going to propose something to you. They are coming in slow. Remember that everything happens in God's timing, but they are coming. So they are telling you to also follow your heart, okay? This is somebody who's very sensitive and cares very much about the way that they feel. They don't just burst out things. They think before they act, okay? And they're all about the heart, the emotions, and all that stuff. Okay, for others of you, I'm going to change the card because I had already had the card. It says, emotions overwhelm me. Somebody may be feeling that their emotions are overwhelming them. This might be you. This might be them. Okay, take it as it resonates. And then for money and career, we have gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. Okay, you guys? So, just small gestures. Recognize what other people do, especially when it comes to work, because this is more career related, okay? And then we have rewire the way you love. When pain becomes the pattern in love, it's time to relearn connection, begin again differently. Okay, so if you are with a partner and maybe your love life has gone a little stale, it's time for you to, you know, rewire that, have a conversation, see what's missing, talk to each other, right? Communication is free and it really helps. And then you have in this other moon card, again, signs, all right, which is, you know, if you are looking for a sign, here it is. Okay, so if there is something that you've been looking for a sign, should I do this, should I not do this? Also look for signs and numbers. Okay, read about numbers and you'll see what when you see numbers, what that's all about. You have nothing to feel guilty about is the message from a loved one that has passed away. All right, you guys, I hope that this reading has resonated with you somehow. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, particularly subscribe, so that you can join me when I go live, so that you can take advantage of when I answer free tarot questions to all my subscribers. In addition, don't forget to check out my channel where I do bundle readings. These readings are 5-part readings, and I cover absolutely everything from love to career to oracle messages to tarot and your energies, okay? Also initials and other things. And also, if you're interested in a personal reading, don't forget to let me know. Everything is in my description box. Take care. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Mermaid Love Tarot for your short and sweet mini tarot reading with regards to this new moon in Capricorn. And the first message that we have from the moon deck is look at the bigger picture. This is a full moon in your own sign, okay? So remember to look at the bigger picture when it comes to any situation. Try not to focus on one particular thing, but look at the bigger thing. Because sometimes we focus on something small, and it's the one thing that is bothering us, that's getting in our way. But when we look at the bigger picture, we realize that there's more to just that one thing in life, okay? The High Priestess. Pay attention to your intuition strongly. There may be something that the universe, God, your angels, your guides want to communicate, and you're really not listening. You're hearing, but you're not listening, okay? Pay attention to that inner voice. Try and open your third eye. Be in that intuitive mode all of the time, because something may be communicated to you, and because you are not listening, you may not listen, okay? You may just be hearing, okay? And then in terms of love, I have here, I need to figure myself out. Maybe somebody wants to take a step back. This could be you. This could be your partner, right? Because they want to figure things out. Maybe they're wanting some more independence. Maybe they just need to figure things out to come back to you. Okay, take it as it resonates. And then in money and career, we have independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business, or try something well outside your comfort zone. Okay, so you guys may be wanting to start your own business. You're tired of working for other people, and this is something that you may want to do. Face your fears. Fear is a teacher, not a barrier. Face it head on, and it will lose its power over you, okay? Yes, fear is a horrible thing, especially when we have fear of the unknown. Fear keeps us stuck, keeps us thinking things that aren't really going to happen, okay? And then we have another moon card. First quarter, it is time to commit. All right. So if you guys have been in a relationship and you've been wanting to commit, they're telling you this is a time. If you been wanting to commit to a certain business, to new endeavors, they're telling you this is the time. And then for a message from your loved one, it says, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Okay. So if they didn't tell you often how much they love you, they're letting you know now. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this mini reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to visit my channel where I do bundle readings. My readings include everything: love, career, oracle messages, energies, and tarot. Okay, so you find everything in one single place. Also, I go live almost every day, but you will not know that unless you subscribe, so that YouTube can let you know. And the reason why I encourage you to do that is because I answer free tarot questions to all my subscribers. In addition, I am open for personal readings. People have seen my gifts. I have over 1,000 videos that show that the proof is in the pudding. I call out the cards and the cards come out. Don't forget to also do that egg ritual that I have on my channel to clean your energies. Take care, one love, and I'll see you soon.